Hey there, welcome to Help Solve the Case. I appreciate all of you. I was going to say longtime supporters. Some of you are longtime supporters. And even at a month and a half, 2 months, to me, it seems like a long time that we've been together, getting monetized and doing all these fun cases together. And I know that many of you follow a certain case or two, which I really love. And I really would like the opportunity to get into that more for you. And that's why I want to extend this invitation for you to join me inside the private Help Solve the Case community. I actually, yes, she did, vibe coded this community completely myself. So I'm kind of like a proud parent on it. But I designed it with you in mind, and I'd love for you to join me there. One, because it keeps us off of YouTube. And you know what can happen there. When we're over there, we don't have to necessarily talk about condiments, and those of you know what I'm talking about, and we can go through evidence, and we can do things that we can't necessarily do on our parent home, who we love, YouTube. And so, I wanted to show you around a little bit. I wanted to show you the outside of it. So if you go to helpsolvethecase.com, the link is up at the top of the channel. You can literally come work the case with me. This is the homepage. I'm going through it just so I don't forget to tell you guys everything. You've got the case file organized with a detective's eye on the evidence. That's my eye. And if you join, it will be your eyes. We've got organized case workspaces, detective notes and analysis, which is mine, source documented evidence, and member discussions and live reviews. This is private member discussions per case. So it means that you're not just talking about random comments on a random video, and maybe it happens to you like me. I can't remember what comment I saw where, and I try to respond to all of you, and I don't know what video it's on. And sometimes in the videos, we cover different cases, and this way, we've got it all in the particular case. So hang on a second, and let me just go through these, and then I'll show you on the inside. You can choose a case, you can look at the evidence, and we can talk about it free from Big Brother. We've got a timeline there. We've got the calendar, everything going on, the case timeline, the documents. I put detective notes. We talk about the charges, the documents. Just to mention, we've got our upcoming strategy sessions for the Tyler Robinson case. I'll get into more of that on a post, but we are going to go. If you want to join us there, it's free as part of the community. We're going to go into a deep dive and pretend that I believe he's going to be bound over. Many of you might be upset for that, but I believe he's definitely going to be bound over for trial, and we're going to go through the case. This is the featured case. This is me. If you don't know, if you're not familiar with the channel, I'm a retired police detective and sergeant. I'm a current investigator, 18 years. Today is the 18-year anniversary of my company, Strategic Intelligence Services. So happy birthday there. I survived. I'm a law enforcement expert witness, which means I get called to testify in these cases. I'm also a law enforcement instructor and a forensic genetic genealogist. I mean, it's just jam-packed with my advice and my opinions. And this is where you get to hear them if you want to. And we do have the membership. It is $4.99 a month or $49.99 for the year. And I really would love for you to be here. This money comes directly to me. So many of you have been such great supporters of the channel. This money comes directly to me. YouTube doesn't get it. The only thing that comes out is the Stripe fee. And there's some questions. If you've got questions here, I want to go to show you what it looks like inside. Okay, so this is a fake account. You've got the announcements as you come in. You've got all the latest videos from the channel. So if you need to catch up, we have the Bullpen. All right. where I talk, leave messages. This is the part, the bullpen. If you don't know what the bullpen is in the detective bureau. The bullpen is where all the detectives get together and they talk together. We have a little challenge here, so you can get ranked depending on how active or not active you are in the community. I know that some of you guys are super fabulous and you love commenting on everything, and I'd like to bring that to your attention. I'd like to reward you for that. Some of you don't. That's fine. You can invite people and get points, and we'll come up with stuff that we can have giveaways. First, let's talk about the calendar. So we've got the calendar here and all kinds of different things, all the court cases coming up so we can keep track of it, let you know when there might be a live or whatever is going on. We've got our cases. You can search, for instance, if we do Brian, okay, you can search. We've got active cases, missing persons, unidentified human remains, cold cases, wrongful convictions, and DNA cases. You can sort by alphabetically or by state. And here's Brian. For some, a fan favorite. We just did some videos on Brian and a little case summary. We've got the timeline. I've got to update the timeline there. We've got documents, photos, in the process of uploading all of that in here. All the videos from the channel. Takes a little bit to load. They do come over from YouTube. Okay, all the videos here. They're all organized here. We got our community where we can talk specifically about the case. We can talk about the evidence, detective questions, court documents, new developments, my notes, and we've got an AI assistant. So if there's something that you don't know what it is, like sometimes, and I don't have time to go digging around on YouTube, we hear those Latin words and stuff like that, and we don't know what it is. So you can go in and you can ask the AI as you're watching the video. You can ask the AI. Got our timeline, no documents. I know I have documents on his case. I'm not sure why they're showing. Here's his videos. We've got a little community here. You can come in, and this is where I'm saying, if you want to talk to me specifically about his case, I'll respond there. We got our detective notes and our AI assistant. Coming back again to the dashboard, all the cases in here, your membership plan, and things that come up. And then you can choose your case. You get notifications here. You can follow the case. When you go to your dashboard, these are all the updates. And then the cases you follow are down here. Okay, the bullpen and whatever. I need to rearrange that. But this is, I think, super, super comprehensive. This is all the stuff that we can do in here. And then we have live events. You can still watch the videos, see the videos from YouTube and comment or do whatever. The discussion, this is the feed. You can see the newest discussion, notes from me, documents that are uploaded, videos, everything that happens here. And then the cases. What do you think? It's my baby. I like it. I thought I was being able to bring the best of everything together. I know that all of you watching these cases, and thank you so much for all the kind words. And yes, to those of you that put constructive criticism, I'm trying to do the best that I can to be a business owner and operate this as a business and make sure that my time equates in something that I'm not only passionate about, but is sustainable. I thought that this would be a really cool idea. As I mentioned, we're going to have the Tyler Robinson workshop series where we are going to go into the case. We're going to take it in. Right now, it's a 4-part series, and we're going to look at the evidence. We're going to decide. We're going to act like the defense team. If you want to show up live and come onto the call, everybody's going to be on the call talking. Everybody gets a chance to participate. And we're going to go over the evidence. We're going to assign roles. We're going to talk about what pieces we think we need to follow, what further investigation needs to be done, what's exculpatory, what's inculpatory, what constitutional challenges, so much stuff. And we're going to hash it out and say, this is what, right? Because everybody says, I would have done this, I would have done that. Why didn't they do this? Why didn't they do that? We're going to do it. We're just going to get deep into the pleadings. I was going to say deep into the weeds, but we're going to get deep into the pleadings. And hopefully you can learn a little more about the court process if you don't understand it. And we can maybe have, I know a lot of you that follow this channel have expertise in different areas. We can talk about the guns and the bullets and all kinds of stuff. The DNA, stuff that I don't have expertise in. We're going to build our team, and I would love for you to be there. It's free in the paid community. I thought it would be a good thing. I thought it would be pretty cool to make. I thought it would be very useful, and it would meet the needs for all of us as we follow these cases. So that's it. I would love to see you there. I also want to add on a quick note, next week, I'm at a homicide conference. I'm going to be here, there, and everywhere. I will be doing my best. I don't know what's going on with the hearing on the 1st, the remainder of the plea hearing. I'm going to do my best to follow it, whatever's going on with that. And we're going to have our workshop session on the 3rd, that Thursday. And I will have some sort of coverage on the 1st. I just don't know how that's going to turn out. We've seen back and forth in the docket about the fighting about the media coverage. And we saw all the arguments that went on when we had the first part of the pleading series. So we just don't know. But anyhow, thank you for being here. It's been a really long, crazy week. We've had a lot pop off. I know many of you are probably, if it hasn't, closed already. Lindsay Clancy trial. Sorry I dropped off of that, but that was just, look, it's still ongoing. Too much. I talked about that. I've got other things to focus on. We've got so much DNA drama and all kinds of things, and I'm working on that. I'm working on that right now as we speak. I really appreciate you allowing to share my expertise, and I hope this has been valuable for you, and I would love to see you in the community. Okay, I will, of course, see you on the next one.